What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today we have our week 4 shoulders and upper trap specific workout. And the exercise we're going to go through today is the dumbbell shrug. So just like yesterday's exercise, today's exercise is pretty straightforward, so we'll make this video short, but I just wanted to point out a couple quick cues and tips to help you maximize this exercise. First thing is feet should be about shoulder width apart. There can be a slight bend in your knees. You'll have the dumbbells down by your sides. As you perform the exercise, really what I like to do is actually like to think about, as I shrug the weight up, I like to think about shrugging my shoulders up towards my ears and thinking about elevating or raising my scapulas, my shoulder blades up. So just by focusing on those two things, focusing on bringing my shoulders to my ears and focusing on elevating my scapulas, just doing that alone really helps me to focus and engage my upper traps. Once you've shrugged the weight up, just kind of pause briefly for anywhere from 1 to 2 seconds, just because at that point is when tension is going to be the highest. And then from there, just slowly lower the dumbbells all the way back down until, I guess it'll be your shoulders back down, your scapulas back down, until you get a nice stretch at the bottom. A couple things to note with this exercise are really just to try to focus on going through a full range of motion. So a really common mistake with this exercise is to go way too heavy and just do a bunch of partial shrugs and not really get much movement in your traps at all. So really just try to pick a weight that allows you to go through a full range of motion, get a nice shrug at the top, be able to hold it for a second, and then lower it down in a controlled fashion, really getting a nice stretch in your traps as you lower the weight down. And then another common mistake is kind of rocking around forward and backward as you perform the exercise. So really just try to keep everything stationary. Keep your elbows locked in place. Don't think about contracting your biceps to move the dumbbells up. Really just try to keep your spine in place, your back in place, your arms in place, all that stuff locked, and really just focusing on literally just shrugging your shoulders up to elevate the dumbbells. All right. As always, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. Have a great workout, and I'll see you guys back here next week for week 5.